What's going on, guys? I would like to introduce this beast of a truck to the channel. This is gonna be our 5th gen TRD Pro. This one's gonna be the mall crawler. It's not gonna get as abused as the rest of the trucks will, or at least that's what we say, but it might change down the road. We're gonna start by installing the SwitchPRO with 8 switches, 9100. We already went ahead, pre-installed into the bracket. This bracket is made by a company named PowerTrace. It also fits the 4th generation 4RUNNER, FJ Cruisers, and also Lexus GXs. So there's one bolt, and I think it's a good idea to run the wire from the cabin to the outside before we mount it, so we have more room.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Let's do that.
What happened there?
Yeah, we had a little trouble with the SwitchPRO install. So this is what we messed up. The Blue Sea fuse block, we went ahead and tightened it a little too much and stripped out the main power connection. Thankfully, we had another one laying around so we can make the install happen.
I already went ahead, bought the mount SDH Pro. Already mounted it here. It's not the best spot over here. It's already mounted.
Basically the factory piece that they modified. It looks very nice.
Original Toyota.
Also says that this is the worst part.
I hate it.
As you can see right over here, that grommet right there, we just gotta rip that off and get the cable through.
2 hours later.
It's through. So now we just have to install the bracket that has the SwitchPRO in it. So the bracket's gonna go right on top, a little bit behind the fuse box. Right about there. It's gonna mount with 2 bolts over here and then one on the bottom. Should be pretty straightforward. At this point, we started the install and noticed that there was something in the way. Ended up being the relay box that you can see right there behind the fuse box. I'll show a picture. This one was in the way. It looks like on earlier model 4RUNNERs, this is not an issue as it's located elsewhere. But for late model 4RUNNERs, you're gonna have to relocate that relay box in order for the SwitchPRO to fit properly. So once the cables ran to the inside of the cab, you just run it from the kick panel up into the vent, middle cable, into the adapter. Now let's test it before we put it back together. This looks very factory. 6 hours later, we had to move this fuse box over here, relocate it, something that no manual explains to you. We were able to set up the SwitchPRO, and then here it is, working, ready for the fog lights, rock lights, windshield, and the light bar, which none of those have been yet installed. And now all the lights that we're gonna install in the truck are gonna be very easy to do because we have the SwitchPRO in place. In the next video, we're gonna be installing the ditch lights. Be sure to stay tuned for that.